Hey, what's up? Just want to take a few minutes and talk about this Nag Champa beard oil. You know, when I first started to think about even using some beard oil, I thought, well, is it really going to help? Is it really going to do anything? And so my beard was kind of in the stubble stage. It was, just barely starting to grow out. It was really rough feeling. And, I kind of thought, like, do I really need to use beard oil at this stage of being, so small? And I gave it a shot, thinking like at the time my beard wasn't, really big. It was just a little baby beard, baby stubble. And I was thinking, will it help? And so I happened to be, at a place, it was actually in Nashville, Tennessee. And my wife found some beard oil on the shelf. And she's like, why don't you give this a try? And so I did. And I was surprised. Even with just the beard stubble, it made it soft. It softened up that beard stubble, and it made my face feel really good. Smelled good, felt good, and helped it look good. Had that kind of a nice sheen to it, especially when the light hit it. With a little bit of moisture on my beard, just made it kind of made the color really pop. And so, man, I fell in love with beard oil. And so I started using it, and then soon after using the beard oil, I noticed immediately that this is something I'm going to use every day. Every day I'm going to use beard oil. And I just love it. And so soon after, August will be 4 years since I started growing my beard out. 4 years. I can't believe it. And I actually haven't cut my hair in 4 years either. It's crazy. Although from time to time I get some knots and stuff, and I have to cut a little bit out. But anyway, so about 3 months after, using some beard oil, I figured, my wife is an excellent designer, graphic designer, and I like to build things. I like to make things. And I was like, well, let's make our own beard oil. And that's what we did. She designed the awesome logo, the Yukon's Beard logo, and the graphics for it. And we put together the beard oil. I tested quite a bit. I spent months testing different combinations, blends, and I still do. And if something doesn't smell right in the beard oil, man, I start over. Toss it out, start it. I want stuff to work and smell phenomenal. I don't want I just don't want junk product. I want my products to be top notch, and that's what Yukon's Beard is. I've spent many hours trying to perfect the blends, and I think they're pretty daggone good. And I've gotten feedback from it, and 99.9% of the people that use Yukon's Beard, they love the way the beard oil smells, the way it works in their beard, and their wives love it too. And I think that Yukon's Beard is for, just a small company that we are, just me and my wife doing this, I think that we give the big companies a run for their money and on how well our beard oil works and smells and makes your beard and skin feel great. So, I kind of got sidetracked. I was going to tell you about the Nag Champa beard oil. But the Nag Champa beard oil, I named it Old Hippie. And that actually came from one of Shayna's customers from our Shayna Made design and print business. One of the customers asked us if we could make a beard oil that smelled like the Nag Champa incense. And we're like, yeah, I could experiment and see what I can come up with. And she wanted, she suggested the name to be called Old Hippie. And this lady lives up in, I believe it's Cape Cod, somewhere around there. They do blown glass. I don't know if they still do that or not, but their work is impressive. And so she suggested we make a beard oil modeled after the Nag Champa incense, and that we would call it Old Hippie. And after weeks of experimenting, I got the Old Hippie smelling, I think, even better than the Nag Champa incense. And it's probably one of my favorite smelling beard oils. I really like it. So in that beard oil, there's jojoba, or I always call it jojoba, or jojoba. I don't call it jojoba. I don't know. It just seems weird to call it jojoba. I just call it jojoba. Even if I pronounce it wrong, I'm fine with it. So I call it jojoba. And has hazelnut in it. I can also make it nut-free. So for those that have an allergen, I can definitely make the Old Hippie beard oil nut-free. And so you got jojoba, hazelnut, and it has sandalwood, patchouli, and frangipani. And these three essential oils, man, I worked at worked out different combinations, different blends of these three, and I think I have found the ideal blend, different quantities, and it's amazing. I love it. Wife loves it, and you can read some of the reviews on my website underneath the Old Hippie beard oil. And yeah, I've had really good feedback about this beard oil, and I think you'll love it if you like Nag Champa incense. So if you don't like Nag Champa incense, I don't really recommend you try it. But if you do, if you wanted to try the Nag Champa Old Hippie beard oil, and you just want to experience it, and you don't like it, I'd be willing to refund all your money back. So it's a no-risk offer. If you wanted to experiment and try out this Old Hippie beard oil, so I'd be willing to refund all your money if you don't like it. I stand behind the products I make. And so, yeah, that's about it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the Old Hippie beard oil and the fact that it smells good, makes your beard feel great. Even the stubble, even if you have just a tiny little bit amount of beard, coming through your face, beard oil is just awesome. Love it. Well, I will see you later. Maybe I'll see you in email or on the website, or maybe in the comments below. So we'll see you. Peace out.